whichever spots they think will give them the best overall time.
And interestingly, these 6 teams all think the female is going to give them the best backstroke. Purely coincidental, of course.
Over the past 2 days, we talked a lot about strategy, underwater kicking, the backstroke turn. We're going to see most of that come into play today with the older swimmers. They've had more experience, more practice doing these things. 7 and 8 age group is a little bit of just a lot of adrenaline, I think, right?
In this backstroke leg, you have 2 of the top 3 swimmers going into the individual 50 backstroke. That's Linnea Ransford for Chamelon and Eliza Ford from Parkshore. It's Ransford at 29.61 with a slight advantage.
Breaststroker from Chamelon, wow, looking really good, getting those hands out front, hips come up as her chest goes down. David, are you familiar with that breaststroker from Chamelon? She is moving.
I think that's Lindsay Burbage there for Chamelon, who's pulling them out to an early advantage. 101.93 is their halfway split, which means she was about a 32 low. As it's Chamelon followed by Parkshore, and then Dunes West.
Some swimmers already employing that wind up, taking both hands or both arms rather, doing a big backward circle. Some of them doing a flat start. You got to make sure that the swimmer touches the wall before you're off the block. Otherwise, you will be disqualified.
Chamelon with about a 5-yard lead there over Parkshore. Dunes West swimming up into 3rd place. Parkshore now trying to make this interesting at the very end. This first heat of the day. And Chamelon is going to have just enough to hang on there and win it in 2:04 flat. Parkshore at 2:04.17 comes in just behind.
Josh, just make sure you wait till the race is over. Yeah, just make sure they touch the wall.
Nice work, guys. Please clear the pool. Heat 2, step in.
Hey, Joseph, you're going to want to get reaction shots from the
Heat 2 now.
right after they win.
Shadow Moss in lane 1, Northbridge in lane 2, Hobcall lane 3, Daniel Island lane 4, Long Point lane 5, and Crowfield in lane 6.
Take your mark.
We've talked about these slippery touch pads and those backstroke starts. I know some of the swimmers in this heat, and I've seen them do a bigger backstroke start, but they're playing it safe, not pushing up too hard. They don't want to slip.
That's definitely the most important thing here. Be clean on that start.
Let's go, Ann! Yeah, Ann Thompson! Way to go, way to go!
It looks like Crowfield with an early edge at the top of your screen. 29.26 there for Crowfield.
Watching at home, you'll see some of these backstrokes, but backstrokers on this relay and in the individual that take their last stroke into the finish and really lunge their body. So they dive down and kick their feet up. That's something that is definitely faster to get into the wall, but you've got to have the experience and a confident stroke count to know when to throw your head back and kick it in.
Daniel Island, which has gone 2 boys out to get them out ahead of this field right now. With the lead at 101.08 for the Flying Fish. Looks like Long Point, Northbridge, and Hobcaw in close pursuit. And also Shadow Moss here in lane 1.
Shadow Moss swimmer on the block has that mustache. We saw some of those younger swimmers with that yesterday. We'll have to figure out what that is later in the session.
It's called Sharpie, Tara.
It's called what?
Sharpie.
Well, right, but why a mustache?
Oh, seems to be a tradition. Shadow Moss been probably the most impressive overachieving team this week, and they're looking really strong here at the lane 1. Unlikely to catch Daniel Island, though. No, actually, Shadow Moss is going to catch Daniel Island and win this heat in a quick 158.83. taking second in 159.23. And then Hobcaw.
Let's go, Avery! Let's go, Avery! Come on, Avery,
Two
let's
back
go!
yard, Medley relay.
Final heat, James Island in lane 1. Coosaw Creek in lane 2, Sneed Farm in lane 3, Newington in lane 4, Country Club is in lane 5, and in lane 6, that's Legend Oaks.
And Thompson, lane 3 at Sneed Farm, wearing that nose plug. Helps with getting further off the walls with those underwater kicks. You don't have to worry about running out of air.
27.52 is the meet record in the individual backstroke event that Ann will be taking a shot at now, and then again later. Looks like she's going to be just off it here at 28.23. As Avery Freese now in the water for Sneed Farm.
Nice breaststroke in lane 1 with James Island swimmer. Great kick, narrow knees, wide feet.
Let's go, Legray!
The Country Club with Red Andrews is making a move possibly in first place right now. And it is the Country Club followed by Sneed Farm.
Maddie Hood of Country Club, great relay start in lane 5.
That was awesome, Avery!
I think that's Legree Mansfield for Sneed Farm, right? Who's taken them into maybe a slight lead here.
Come on, Kyle!
And Sneed Farm goes in with the lead here into the anchor leg. Newington and Country Club in pursuit. And then Coosaw Creek, and then James Island. Kyle Hertwig there for Sneed Farm, bringing them home. James Winterfield for the Country Club has put them into second, ahead of Newington. Sneed Farm at 149.22 in our first meet record of the day. Country Club taking second, then Newington, then Coosaw. And yes, that's our first meet record of the day. Sneed Farm breaking their record set 2 years ago.
Yeah,
This one, guys. Please clear the pool.
Country Club of Charleston moving up in the rankings there. They came in second, right? With their
That's right. They had a bunch of really good swimmers on that team.
The record by over 2.5 seconds. With the time of 149.22, Ann Thompson, Avery Freese, Legree Mansfield, and Kyle Hertwig from the Sneed Farm swim team. Congratulations.
Getting a word here with our 13-14 mixed medley relay champion Sneed Farm, not only winning the event but setting a new meet record. Our backstroker Ann Thompson had the group off to a great start. Tell me about that nose plug for viewers at home.
I mean, it just helps me go faster underwater and it helps me keep water out of my nose.
Well, it definitely did that. Great underwaters, Ann. Then we have Avery Freese who dove in for breaststroke. Avery, what were you thinking on the blocks before you dove in?
Just to swim my hardest.
You all did a wonderful job. Can't find the boys, but that's okay, girls. Congratulations. First win of the day.